Man, go support, man. Don't hate on the low. That's my new shit. Support, don't hate on the low. And I do what I do, cause I'm so true. And if you don't like my swag, so F you. Don't get mad cause you can't do what I do.
Like I always say, salute to everybody that support the movement. I am Music, I am TV, and this is my station, my radio. I do interviews on, I drop blogs on, I do it all. Today I got a very, very special guest, man. I've known him for a long time. I'm going to let him state his name, let him know who he is. Let the people know who you is, brother.
You already know how we bumming, man. Velocity, top prospect from Philly.
For those that don't know, Velocity from Philly, from all over the world. Yes, she do music, man. First and foremost, man, salute and thank you for giving me the interview, man. It's been a long time. I know we go way back from like 2008, 2009. Listen, I could keep going. But besides the point, man, thank you. And I salute you for all the work that you've been putting in, man, Velocity. Now, where you originally from, Velocity?
I'm from Philly, born and raised in Philly, man. 215 to the definitely, you hear me?
Yes, sir. Now, I know you do music, man. Like, what gave you the motivation and inspiration to start doing music? Because I know you did, before your music and all this shit, you did boxing. You know what I'm saying? But after the boxing, you got into music. What made you get into music?
Be always honest with you, like, ever since I was young, my pop always had music around the crib, from the, Snoop Dogg, Dogtown, the Tupacs, to the Biggies, to the, KRS-Ones, the Heavy D's. He had everything, I mean, and this back in the days where we ain't had CDs, we had cassette tapes, I had a little boom box, we had the, what you call them, Johns, the back in the day Johns, the records, we had the,
vinyls,
right. So, I come from a family of like DJs. They're not heavy known. They ain't take it serious, but that's stuff that they used to do. So I already was rapping. Like I was a youngin'. Like my first rap name was Lil Mate. I got that from my pop. He always seen me rapping. I used to have nothing but motherfucking papers and balled up lyrics all in my room. You know how it go, young boy shit. So that's what initially got me into it. Just finding things around the crib, trying to pit two and two together, trying to figure out what it was. So as I went to school, elementary, middle school, stuff like that, talent shows, that really got me interested in rap and be able to show out and do my thing and shit. Had a little rap group. Third, fourth grade, we was called the Unit. Took it all the way to middle school. And that's just something we did. But, music got bigger and bigger. A lot of people don't know. Like, I had this conversation with a lot of people. Like, this back in the day when Philly was really, like, Mecca of rap to me. Like, I ain't taking nothing from nobody else, but like I said, I had this conversation with plenty of people. Like, it was a time back in the day where, everybody came to Philly, smacking them from the DVDs, all that. Niggas used to come to Philly, the bad word niggas. Like, we started that DVD rap shit. Like, a lot of niggas wanted to sound like Philly niggas. Now, everything is, like, not based on Philly now. New York running the DVD era thing, the battle thing, and niggas from Philly want to sound like Atlanta niggas, and it's getting crazy, like, but that's what always had me in the rap. The fact that I could make people relate to my story through my words, and be able to touch people and shit like that. And I always respected rappers and artists because I could feel their story too.
Right. And plus, you come from an old school era. You know what I mean? So that's definitely good because I know you've been surrounded by it, man.
Right.
Do you only listen? I gotta ask you as a fan, because most of us tend to be stuck with hip hop. Do you only listen to hip hop?
No, I'm actually a fan of music. Hold on for a second.
Okay. Okay. And like what kind of music you prefer to listen to? Hello? Yo. I guess he must have lost signal or something. Yo, bro. What the hell happened?
Right, somebody knocking on my door. I was telling them I was on an important call, so they're not going to interrupt us again. But yeah, my fault.
Oh, all right. My bad for everyone that been listening. You know, he had an important call, so my bad for that. But it's all good. All right. I know I had asked you some about music and shit. Like, what was
you was asking me pretty much, do I only listen to music? I was telling you I'm a fan of music in general, not just rap music, but I like music in general. You know what I mean? So rap, rock and roll, I'm into everything, bro. If it's good, then I like it. You know what I mean? If it's not for me, then it's not for me.
Right. If you could, if you had a chance to meet anybody famous and do a collab with, like, who would it be?
I always said, to be honest with you, it's going to be either Jay-Z or Hov.
Okay. Velocity, I know we all
I
go
said
through shit
Jay-Z
in life.
or Hov. I'm sorry, I meant to say Jadakiss or Hov.
Oh, Jadakiss or Hov?
Yep.
All right. Now, Velocity, I know we all get a lot of feedback and shit like that, you know what I mean, from fans, whether it's good or bad. Like, how do you take criticism?
I'm like this when it comes to that, bro. Like, I'm a heavy fan of criticism, only for the simple fact of, you know, I don't rap just because I rap. You know what I mean? I rap for a host of three reasons. I rap because, of course, I love music. I rap for the criticism, and I also rap to, you know, be able to inspire. You feel what I'm saying? So it comes to a point, like I said, where people criticize and stuff like that. I take it as I take it in the heat. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I do it for my fans, so it gets to a point where it's certain things they want to see, certain things they want to hear, and, you know, certain things that I do listen to because I do take it into consideration because of the people that I do it for. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's like that.
Right. Now, you was talking about DVD eras and stuff like that, you know, and that era of DVDs back in the days, you know, 2006, 2007, 2008, stuff like that. Like what were the DVDs that you remember of, and, you know, what DVDs have you ever been on?
All right, so I heard of course, the Analyzer DVD. That was definitely popping in the time. You know what I mean? We had Headshots. You know what I mean? We had what's the genre called? Concrete Jungle, right? We had
I'm Not a Rapper.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I'm Not a Rapper.
There was a few more others out there. It was a few more.
Big Star. We had them Jones for a minute.
Too Raw for the Street.
Too Raw for the Street, yeah. We Run the Street.
Right, yeah. Now in that era growing up, man, I know everyone is like grown now, but back in that era, did you feel people were like connecting, or did you feel like they were disconnecting?
The message and the things that niggas was putting out, I think it was we were supposed to connecting. We were supposed to be connecting, but I think, which made me mad about the situation, I think we started it, and like you said, we were supposed to connect, but so much stupid shit happened where niggas disconnected, and I think a lot of people on the outside looking in was able to infiltrate and, you know, come up off of that situation.
Right, man. One thing I want to say, man, salute the, you know, shout outs to Philly Hood Stars DVD and shit, man, and also
I forgot them too. Yeah,
and so, you know, and salute the I want to just give a big salute to Headshot. You know what I'm saying? Headshot Records and shit. You know what I mean? Like, they were a big inspirement to some of the shit that I have done. You know what I mean? So salute to them, man. Now, Velocity, I mean, I hear your music, man. I definitely hear your music. Me as a fan, I definitely love your music. I feel like your music is not just songs that you just put out there. I feel like it's a message. You know what I'm saying? Now I know that for a fact for my own. Now, I definitely want to know, like, what positive words would you give our kids, man? If you had a chance to stand in front of, like, 1,000 kids or more, whatever, what would be your inspiration words for them, like anything to motivate them? What would you tell them?
I would tell them to motivate each other, love themselves and love each other. That's your brother, that's your sister. I mean, and, you know, if we all just continue to grow together, I mean, we will all be good. I mean, not black, not white, not Puerto Rican, not, you know, at the end of the day, we all one thing. We a human race. We the humans. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, we can all make the world, Philadelphia, New York, Atlanta, all 52 states a beautiful thing if we all just worked hard together. That's all. I mean,
right. Now,
and don't stop dreaming, you know what I'm saying? Definitely believe in your dreams. I mean, keep working, keep doing everything you can to get out these situations that we were born in. You know what I mean? So
salute to you for that, Velocity. Now I know you got some music. Do you plan on dropping a new project out?
Yeah, I'm actually working on a new tape right now. It's called Brick Shopping. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And right after we got Brick Shopping, like, I got, you know, 2 more tapes dropping, Lyrical Exercise, and I also have Street Like That too. I'm actually, like, finishing up this last tape, which I said, Lyrical Exercise, and, you know, after that's done, I'm pretty much going to hit around, probably going to drop them 3 tapes, like, in the 9-month period, so probably drop 1 3 months, the next one 3 months, and the next one 3 months. Still going to drop a lot of videos and visuals and stuff like that, tapping and out of social media, but, yeah, I'm about to kill them on the tapes.
Velocity, I definitely do appreciate this from you, man. I know you also, man, for a lot of people that don't know, man, Velocity is the one who came up with I Run Philly.
Yeah.
I definitely would like to know, like, how did you come about I Run Philly? I'm sure I'm not the only one that wants to know. A lot of people want to know. Like, how did you come up with I Run Philly? Is I Run Philly only Velocity, or I Run Philly is for the world?
All right, so the way how I started I Run Philly was pretty much, you know, on the concept of when I seen the rap DVDs dying down. I'm not going to say when I seen things dying down. I'm going to say a little bit before. So my whole plan was to actually, you know, pick up on things as far as DVDs, mixtapes, get a lot of people around the city and pretty much put a rap label together and, you know, get niggas opportunity to be able to go in and go hard. That was my first thought of things, and pretty much a lot of stuff happened with that, in and out of jail, stuff like that. Until, you know, I recently came home in 2015, and, you know, I really hit social media hard. And when I say fans and views and followers, a lot of people hit me with the whole concept of, like, what's up with the I Run Philly thing. I decided to go harder with that, and, you know, that came to me traveling to different cities as far as Atlanta, New York, North Carolina, taking the idea, branching it off, you know, just pretty much sharing it with people, trying to come up with some marketing and promotional schemes and, you know, things and making things happen. And, you know, things pretty much got big, and I came back to the city with, you know, a lot of information that I learned and stuff like that. I opened up my LLC. We opened up a few storefronts. You know what I mean? We was able to open up the I Run Philly office and be able to call people in to give them auditions and be able to, you know, make their talent grow and stuff like that. And pretty much the word just spread it like that. We had a few artists and a couple people that we were actually working with, and some relationships turned bad, you know how that go. And some relationships were still remain cool, and we helped people progress, and actually they became bigger than I Run Philly. And, you know, it just was like that. You know what I mean? The whole fact of, you know, pitting niggas on, giving niggas a chance, because I Run Philly was bigger than Velocity. It wasn't just me. It was for the sense of the city, you know what I mean? And I'm still working on that right now, you know what I mean? The more I learn, the more I work, the more, smarter I get, and the more I be able to take care of things. And the LLC is growing, our business account's growing, and we able to tap into things and do shit that we wanted to do. Now we signing off on big contracts and stuff like that, trying to be bigger. You know what I mean? The whole step is to not be the same I Run Philly from last year. You know what I mean? And every year we grow. We grow. You know what I mean? Right now, as you know, I'm like the only artist popping from I Run Philly, and we working on me day by day. A lot of people don't know I Run Philly, like, even if it's just like rappers, just me and I'm popping, I Run Philly is actually it's different than any other group that I would say that, was in Philly, because even though I'm the only rapper, I Run Philly just don't consist of just Velocity. I may be the only rapper, but I have CEOs, I have A&Rs, I have, street team, I have people that actually work with me that, help me get to where Velocity is at. So, salute, and I appreciate all of them. And it's different. I don't really bump heads with them because they not rappers, and they, I can't bump heads with an engineer because they do their job and I do mine. You know what I mean? So,
that's true.
It's just like that. You know what I mean? So we all get along. Everybody make sure they do their thing. And, we all get paid and we all go home with our family at night and, try to come up with a bigger plan for tomorrow, next week, next month. And, we still planning right now.
Right, man. That's what's up, man. Now I know you've done shows and stuff like that. Like, do you love doing shows, man? And what do shows bring to you?
I'm not going to just say I love doing shows. I love doing that, but I just love the fact of being able to tap in with my fans and be right there with them. It's different than being behind the computer. It's different from, hearing what they hear from friends and family or seeing what they see on social media or TV. So whenever I have my meet and greets and my shows, like I said, it's always love to be able to look my fan in the face and be able to see them happy and, whatever. Because, see, sometimes we get lost in things and stuff like that, and I noticed that because, see, I'm gonna tell you where I really noticed I Run Philly was big. I really noticed I Run Philly started getting big when I was able to walk down the streets of Philly, chain on or chain off, looking super nice or looking okay, to people be able to stop me when I'm with my family, my mom, my dad, my fiance or whatever, and be able to say, "Yo, ain't you Velocity?" You know what I mean? And they hype about it. They want to take pictures. They want to, and that's just an awesome feeling. It's unexplainable. You know what I mean? It's you feel appreciated. You feel loved. You feel very good.
No, that was gonna be my next question and shit. Like do you interact with your fans and shit like that? But you definitely clear that up for me, man.
For me, that's key. That's also how I got on, and I'm able to make the moves that I'm on, because I don't be on everything that everybody else be on. Like, bro, right. I could put up a post right now and get 50 likes, and you know who I talk to all day, bro? Them 50 people.
Yeah.
Because those are the people that's interacting with me, and those are the people, when I make certain little videos and people comment on them and, they want to know what's going on, those are the people I talk to. Because I could start something as big as with 5 fans to turn that into 200 fans, and I did it, bro. When I had my first I Run Philly launch party in Philly, bro, like my first show, I had about, I say, 20 people there, all guys, bro. We probably had like 3 girls that came, bro. I was embarrassed, but it was the beginning, bro. We went to our 5 show, bro. I packed that joint with 100 people. I done watched Jimmy the Saint. I done watched, different little A&Rs from Philly be able to, come out and see what I was doing. And I never spoke to these people or anything. They came out because of what I was doing. And my last show I just had at the TLA. It was my first show I had at the TLA, bro. I sold it out. 3,000 people came out to that joint. You feel what I'm saying? And that's something special. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's something special for me, because I remember I couldn't even make 5 calls when I was fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely understand that. I definitely understand that, man. Um, I'm sure the world is definitely paying attention to velocity. Velocity the prospect. Remember
Yep.
that?
Yep.
you know, I remember that. You know what I mean? I'm from way back. You know what I mean? I definitely want to salute you, man. It's very appreciative of you. I'm glad you kept yourself on a good path. Never Hollywood. You know what I mean? Like you've grown into so many things, beyond just rap, you know what I mean? So I really want to appreciate you from that, man.
Yeah, man, salute you.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. You want to let the people know where they can, find you at on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook, and stuff like that, your media?
Yeah, everything Velocity BSM. That's VELOCITY BSM. Again, that's Velocity BSM on everything. You know what I mean? So you find me on Instagram, Velocity BSM. I think Facebook, the only thing that's Velocity 215, and that's my music page. But everything linked up to everything, so it don't even matter where you hit me at. I'm going to get it on everything, and, I reach out, and, I show nothing but love. Make sure y'all follow me, keep tuning in to everything I got going on, and, the best is yet to come. You know what I mean? It's never a non-stop learning process over here. We always picking shit up every day, every second, every minute, and straight love from the fans and straight love to you, Priority, and everything you got going on. And, we still analyzing.
Yeah, facts, man. Definitely, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to everyone that supports Velocity's movement, man. Velocity, you got any shout-outs?
Yeah, let me just shout out my nonprofit, man. We feed the less fortunate every first and last week of every month. We about 4 years in right now on my nonprofit. So I want to salute everybody that's out there right now in the blistering hot. Yeah, I couldn't be there right now because I'm doing stuff like this. And, thank you for being out there, feeding everybody and doing y'all thing. And I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for being there nonstop all these years, holding us down. And we got a building coming soon, man. I always wanted to open up, a building. It's going to be a recovery house. Yeah, And, we're going to let the state pay for that, and we're going to get this money.
Right, man. I definitely want to get with you to talk about the nonprofit organization. That's a whole nother interview and shit, you know what I mean? So, Velocity, salute to you, man. I really appreciate it for the interview. And, like I always say, man, salute to all the rappers, man. Salute everybody doing their thing out there, man. I am MusicIAmTv, Variety the Analyzer. And like I always say, man, I'm out of here.
Go support, man. Don't hate on the low. That's my new shit. Support, don't hate on the low.